Welcome back to Key Talk Media. This show's Key Talk. Check it out, man. All right. Hey, you already know I'm gonna give a shout out to the OG Key Talk game members. Y'all been locked in with me every single video. And of course, we've been dominating on the likes. Make sure y'all like this video as well. And of course, for the newcomers of Key Talk game, come on in. Make sure you hit that like button. I'm talking about get adjusted. Welcome to the family. We going up. Anyway, so we got a couple different topics to talk about today. One topic, of course, will be Meek Mill because Meek Mill didn't check in and he got kicked out of the forest. And you may be wondering, what in the blue hell are you talking about? We're going to talk about that later. An Atlanta, Georgia rapper that goes by the name of Ola Runt. He is somewhere from Atlanta. Ola Runt has been released. He was actually arrested for being a felon with a firearm. Finally got out. That's big for Atlanta. And last but not least, trash talking Charles and Trapaholic Trap the Don ended up getting into a dispute with each other. Well, it was Charleston White and also Trapboy Freddy and his crew ended up getting into a dispute with each other. I've got the video, and I'm going to let y'all know that video a little later, right? Anyway, so for the first topic, I don't know what in the blue hell that Meek Mill was doing out in the woods by himself, and he had to be by himself because inside of the video, when he's talking to this white guy, the white guy's looking at him like, hey, you ain't supposed to be here. You know, like if you was to go to somebody else's hood, somebody else's block, and they ask you where you from and stuff like that. That's pretty much kind of what the dude in the forest did to Meek Mill, just not in such like the hood ghetto kind of way. He kind of just told him straight up, hey, you ain't supposed to be here. Meek Mill said, hey, listen, I done walked 30 minutes this way. I'm just gonna go back this way to exit. He said, no, you need to turn around and you need to go the other way, boy. Man, you know. Let me just play the video for y'all, because like I said, I don't know what in the blue hell Buddy thought was going on. You know, I'm talking about what was going on, period, in that situation, right? Let me go ahead and go to the video for y'all.
Well, I'd say go back because you're not supposed to be here.
I'm already deep in. Where could I go back to?
Just turn around. That's no way.
You're
You can
watching
go up
Key
there.
Talk
How
Media.
you figure that? I did that before.
Hey, you're not supposed to be here.
But I came this way 30 minutes. I might as well come this way to go out.
Now, if you notice, Meek Mill is talking so soft and calm. And now a lot of people, I'm sure, when I read these comments, I'm gonna see people saying, "Hey, if that was another black person, it would have been on and popping." But the Meek Mill, he's talking so respectful. So I've already been this way. I just want to continue going forward. And it wasn't no hype, no rah rah, nothing like that at all. Even though somebody is literally trying to kick him out of the forest. Now, when in the blue hell did anybody get control over the forest? You know what I'm talking about, or any type of walking path inside of the jungles and stuff like that? You know what I'm talking about? I don't know. But let's just finish listening to the conversation with Meek Mill and Buddy.
How you telling me what
Quickest
the?
way to the road is back that way.
Just go ahead, man. I'm minding my business. You should mind yours too.
Well, no,
I'm on my
actually,
way.
you're breaking the law.
I'm not breaking.
Anyways, now I'm trying to figure out if Meek Mill recorded that based off the fact that he probably felt threatened. He don't know if some more of them people was gonna pop out the woods somewhere and try to pretty much burn him at the stake or whatever, or if he recorded it just to show like, look at this stuff that's going on right now. They're trying to kick me out of the woods. Either way it goes, Buddy was super calm, no hype, no rah rah, or nothing like that at all. But just like I always tell y'all, let's go to the comment section because I want to see what y'all had to say about it, right? So the caption, of course, it said, Meek Luther King, get the fuck out my forest. And then, of course, the first comment says, remind me of that Kermit the Frog, back the way you came, Family Guy scene. Being kicked out of the woods is crazy. Like, is this your bush? Mad scared of turning up on the white people. But if it was a young black dude, it would have been violence. Now, I want to see what the other comments is to that because that's a lot of people was thinking that, right? Somebody else said, responding to that comment, I had to really think about it and acknowledge our history with some thinking. And they kind of stood on business with the evil things they did. Like they really did it, but this whole world is evil and sinful. Everything built out violence for real, for real. World War Earth. I don't know what the heck that guy was talking about. The next comment on it said, they came up with an unstoppable plan. All right, I don't care about all that. They not even responding back to what he said. But the next comment said, I'm dead. You got to check in the woods now too, with a smiley face emoji. The next person said, everybody try Meek, with a whole bunch of smiley face emojis. It's crazy, like reverse gentrification. He just buried a body or something. Run, Meek. Check in the forest, with a smiley face emoji and a dead skull emoji. Come on, Karen Tom. Creek Mill. he was on his property or something, laugh aloud. The white man came out of it. The white man put him in his place. Where is the gangster at? Charles, somebody explain this to me exactly. What's going on? Is he hiking? So really, a lot of people is just clueless and wondering what in the blue hell was actually going on inside of this situation. I'm wondering too, because I'm like, the dude said, no, you're breaking the law. What law is he breaking by being inside of the forest? Is this some type of where you got to have like a pass? You really do literally have to check in order to be there, or what is it? You know what I'm talking about? I don't know. But like I said, that's just what I saw and what I observed, and also what a lot of other people observed as well from that entire situation. It's just kind of insane, right? Anyways, now let's go ahead and get on to the rapper that's been released out of jail. It seems like a lot of rappers been released out of jail lately. You know, you got Maine, who got released. Maine Music got released like yesterday or 2 days ago. And today, it does look like Ola Runt has been released. Let me go and get over there to it. So that's Ola Runt. For those that don't know Ola Runt, it says Ola Runt has been released from prison, and he left a message. He said, "Don't tell me welcome home if you ain't scream free me." Now, I did a report on this guy because he actually stood on business against Glock 9 or something like that. I think he said Glock 9 snitched or ratted or something like that, in which it later came out that Glock 9 did actually snitch and rat. But this guy originally came out and pretty much said that Glock 9 had did some type of snitching and ratting. But like I said, we'll just see updated on that information. Anyways, now the main event, trash talking Charles. Now, I had already heard about this before I actually made this post about it, because Charleston White have been coming online and saying like, yeah, them nigga tried to jump me, and not only did they try to jump me, they told me I was cool with the fighting, that we was gonna fight, but then they start talking about trying to shoot and kill me. We already know how this goes. Anytime there's too many black people that's populated in one small area, something is always bound to pop off. That's just how it is. I don't know why. I don't know, but everybody knows. And if anybody say that's not true, then either you're in denial or you're just confused and on a whole different other spectrum and don't understand. Because literally, every time there's a whole gang or group or whatever you want to call it of people together, and there's somebody that's outside of their group or whatever it may be, something always pop off. Luckily, nobody died in the situation. Luckily, nobody was actually harmed inside the situation. Nobody did nothing just stupid to where somebody gonna go to jail. But at the same time, it's always something that goes on whenever it's too many black people together. But I'm gonna go ahead and play the video for y'all. Here it goes. So you can actually see Trapboy Freddy. He's right there kind of in the middle. And obviously those people around him is his crew. And also not just his crew, some security guards probably from the club. Because this was, Charleston White did come out and say that this was actually from the Sexy Red concert. So with it being at the Sexy Red concert, of course, you're going to see other security from the actual club there. And then, of course, I think Charleston White said he had one person with him, like OG Sane or something like that, which is his manager. So with that being said, let's tune back into the video.
You're watching Key Talk Media. And I'm by myself. Ain't no nigga gonna touch me out here. And I'm by myself. Fuck these niggas talking about. Them niggas fuck with these.
You already know. Listen, man. You know how it's gonna go every single time, right? Charleston White gonna play his role of nobody ain't gonna touch me. Now you actually really don't know how it's gonna go every time, because you don't know how the other people gonna react. You know what I'm talking about? More than likely, they're not gonna actually try to touch him, because for one, he technically is by law disabled, right? So if you hit somebody that's disabled, excuse me, that's actually gonna get everybody not only in trouble, but they're gonna extend the trouble. They're gonna like upgrade the trouble because it's on a disabled person. And I know for a fact Charleston White will 100% go for it to be, upgraded and stuff like that. And it didn't say no fact that Trapboy Freddy literally just got out of the feds. For one, he probably shouldn't even be in this type of situation right here. He probably should have just been somewhere, like if this has happened about him, he probably just should have been just like pulled back and not even saying nothing at all, not even giving it no energy or participating in this kind of stuff, because he don't want to end himself back up inside the jail or nothing like that. But of course, he would have to have his crew under control as well, right? Because anything that they do is going to be a reflection of him. And I don't mean just like a public reflection. I mean like a reflection to the feds, a reflection to the police. You know, I'm talking about, you know, anytime an artist is involved in something or their crew's involved in something, they automatically go for the artist, right? Like I said, it's really good that nobody was hurt, nobody was hit, no guns was drawn, nothing like that at all. This was less a verbal argument, which is legal to have. You can actually, it's legal to even squabble. You know, I'm talking about inside of Texas, you can squabble if you want to. You just got to say, I forgot the name of it, but you can literally legally squabble in Texas. You got to just tell 12, listen, we didn't want a man-to-man squabble, and they legally will allow you to do that. You know what I'm talking about? I forgot the name of it. When I remember the name of it, I'll let y'all know. But let's go ahead and finish that video.
Let that nigga know. Let that nigga.
100 niggas by myself. Make these niggas look like homeless, goddamn niggas.
Anyway, so that's the video, and you already know what's next. Let's go to the comment section to see what y'all had to say about it. So, pretty much in the caption I said, at least nobody was hurt or did nothing stupid in order to prove toughness. The first comment, and it just so happens the first comment is from Rainwater. He said, anything for record sales. The next comment said, his next Say Cheese interview, he finna go crazy on Trap and Yella. The next comment is a laughing emojis. The next comment, I literally just posted. If y'all don't follow my Instagram at Key Talk Media, you are insane because everything gets posted there first before it actually comes here to get posted, right? So the next comment said, they know better than to touch the police. He ain't by himself, ha 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 ha. I F with Charleston White, but homie, your security literally right there. Can't miss him. And then some laughing emojis. I F with Charleston White, but logically no one is gonna fight a cop. He is one. I bet this whole situation is clickbait. Charleston is promoting Yella and Trap, and this is the bait to draw you into the mix. Texas business. And somebody replied, facts. The next person said, man, say. Next person put a clown emoji and then a laughing emoji. And the next person said, Charleston White standing on business against H-Boy Freddy. Because you got the police out there and your bodyguard next to you. And there's just a bunch of laughing. So everybody's entertained by it. And this is the entertainment business. This ain't the real life business. This ain't the tell me the truth business. This is the business of making everybody entertained. You know what I'm talking about? That way, and that's really what all artists and everybody else should be doing, is literally entertaining the people so the music can actually get streams, the music can sell, all type of stuff. Now, whether this was a really been or not, I don't know. I really don't care. I just care about being entertained. I only care about being entertained on the internet because that's what the internet is for entertainment. The internet ain't the streets, and the streets ain't the internet. Now, people from the streets is on the internet, and people on the internet do try to act like the streets, but hey man, it's two different things. You know what I'm talking about? You get on the internet to entertain, make people enjoy, make people watch, and tap into what you got going. You know what I'm talking about? And I'm definitely tapped in because this was definitely an entertaining video. Now, like I said, nobody was hurt, which is all good. Anyway, so today we actually spoke about Ola Runt being free. The Atlanta rapper Ola Runt, he's free now. Oh, and also Ola Runt allegedly is Playboy Cardi's worst nightmare. At least that's what I've been hearing from people. They've been saying that's Cardi's worst enemy, mortal enemy, worst nightmare. Y'all can let me know in the comment section why people are saying that and if that's actually true. The second thing we talked about was Meek Mill, Meek Luther King. You know, talking about that got caught up inside the forest. I will say that Meek Mill is not good at the internet at all. Like, the internet is not for Meek Mill, because anytime Meek Mill does anything on the internet, all I see is a whole bunch of clowning comments, no matter what he does, right? I'm talking about he cried after he was released or something like that. And after he did something good, he cried and people clowned him for that. Even though it was something like good and glorious, they still just, I'm talking about, laughed at him for that. So Meek Mill ain't for the internet. That situation was a little wild. He didn't get rowdy with nobody, and it was a white guy. So of course, you know, people are gonna be like, oh, why you ain't doing that with a white person? Also, next thing, Charleston White and also Trapaholic Trap the Done. We saw the incident, we saw that video. Let me know what y'all think about that, right? Also, Charleston White did say something about they ended up chasing him to the police. Now, I ain't said that on the camera. He actually admitted to that part as well, right? Anyways, let me know something. Comment down below. Let me know what you think about this entire ordeal. I'm out.